What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, Tools Triple in another banger of a video. So, guys, I'd just like to say thank you to my supporters who have been supporting my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. One love. Basically, the purpose of this YouTube channel is that the purpose of this YouTube channel is that it's to motivate others and advise others, and to also, from my previous experience, I advise another black child, another individual, so that they don't go through the same deficit that I'm going to. So, guys, today for the first time, I'm actually going to do a 2-in-1 video, where number one, I'll be offering the financials part 2 video. That's topic number one. Let's start with the one that everybody's always wanted. Then I'll be starting with relationship advice. The things that relationship advice between both couples that they should be doing, between the men and the women. So let's start with the financials part 2. Guys, a lot of people accumulate unnecessary debt. And honestly speaking, you get people right who at the end of the day, when they get a salary of 80,000 rand, you wonder, why is that person still renting? Guys, let me be honest and sincere. A person getting paid a minimum salary of 15,000 rand can rent. But if a person is getting paid 80,000 rand a month, I do not see why you are not able to qualify for a house when you can. You understand? Guys, honestly speaking, rent is a waste of money, to be honest with you. For me, if you calculate, people always say, I don't want to go to a bond because a bond ties me down. But guys, when you're renting for 12 months, does that not tie you down? It's the same thing. At the end of the day, the difference between a person who's renting and a person who has a proper house that's under their name, the difference is that when you take a home, the difference is that when you take a home loan, basically, it's able for you to take control of your house. Even if you can't afford the home loan and you're checking on the installment, let's say 6 months later, you are able to at least rent out your house after 6 months. Now, let's get to the financials part 2. Basically, guys, we accumulate unnecessary debt. To be honest, the only things that should be on your name that are debt, it's your house and your property. Cell phone contracts is unnecessary, an unnecessary debt. When you go to the gym and you pay for when you go to the gym and you're paying for maybe your contract for the gym, contract for golf clubs, etc., that is a complete waste of money. Let's get back to the home loans, guys. When you it's better to pay a bond once off, because if you are renting, take 5,000 rand, because that's what normal people pay for rent, times it by 12 months and see how much money you've wasted or thrown down the drain. That money could have been easily used as a deposit towards a bond. Now, what people don't know, guys, which is what the bankers won't tell you, you've got your credit, which is home accounts and whatnot. Guys, to improve your credit score and to ensure that you qualify even for more products and for more credit, number one, pay more than what your installment is due. So let's say, for example, guys, you have a car, right? BMW 3 Series, for example. You're paying about 7,000 rand a month for this car. Add an extra 2,000 rand and say, no, guys, I'll pay 2,000 rand a month. I'll pay 2,000 rand extra, make it 9,000 rand a month. The reason why you're paying extra is because by the time you trade in your car and you refinance for another brand new car, they give you additional credit. And these are things that people don't know. The more credit, the more you contribute towards your installment, you're increasing your credit score. 1, you're increasing your credit profile. 3, you're increasing your chances of qualifying even for a better car. And finance your car, guys, under the business. That's why I've always said, black child, start your own business. Use your business and utilize it to pay for assets like your kids' school fees, to pay for your policies, to pay for your car installments, to pay for your home bonds. What people don't know is that when you finance everything under the business, number one, your tax goes down. Number two, the business gets taxed. You get taxed a minimal amount of money. And point number 3, the advantage of registering everything under the business. That is the registering everything under the business. Basically, the business takes care of all the expenses, and you don't have to worry about anything. When you pay yourself a salary, that's when you can enjoy your money, because everything is covered under the business. And guys, guys, which leads to point number 2, credit. Guys, these are the things that banks don't tell you. When you qualify for an overdraft or a credit card or a home loan, do not take a home loan, do not take a credit card, because they have a higher interest rate. Those of you who have taken home loan, those of you who have taken loans, congratulations, you've shot yourself in the foot. Use your overdraft facility if you do not have money. The nice thing about an overdraft facility is that it has 1, minimal interest, 2, you only pay for what you consume. If I consume 5,000 rand from my overdraft right now, the banks, by the time I put money into my account, it will be 5,000 rand. By the time I put 5,000 into the account will go back to its normal without interest, or probably a minimal interest of maybe 10% or 20% that has been taken. These are the things so rather use your overdraft facility, guys. Avoid credit cards, avoid unnecessary credit, avoid loans. These are the things that banks do not tell you, which I'm going to tell you, guys. Which is to point number 3. When you register your business, when you put everything under your business, you pay a minimal amount of tax of money. Then, guys, which leads to point number 3. I'm an insurance broker, but I'm going to share this, guys, with you. When you guys go out for drinking, when you guys go out drinking and you go out, when you guys go out drinking and you go out partying and whatever, use cash. Because, guys, let me explain something to you guys. When you swipe for alcohol, when you get into an accident, these are things that insurance companies don't tell you. They will go into your bank statements and they will want to see where did you swipe, were you drinking, were you under the influence. They'll go into your credit card. They'll go into your business account. That's why it's best to use cash, because when you use cash, it is untraceable. Guys, these are the things that I'm educating and teaching you guys. So basically the things when it comes to financials, that register everything under your business. 1, business owners, if you have a business. 2, use your overdraft facility if you do not have money. Avoid loans and credit cards because it has a higher interest rate. Point number 3, pay more than what you are. Pay more on your installments or your premiums every month. If your installment for your house is 40,000, add an extra 10,000 rand. If your car installment is 6,000, add an extra 2,000 rand, because you are increasing your credit score. You qualify for additional credit, and they will give you more credit because you're a good payer. Avoid getting your cars repossessed, guys. It affects your credit score. Avoid writing off your cars, because that also affects your insurance and credit profile as well. Guys, now I'm educating you guys. These are the secrets that the banks do not tell you, but as a financial advisor and as an insurance broker, I will gladly tell you guys and share the secrets with you guys. Anyways, guys, part number 2, relationships. Guys, to be honest with you, relationships are so toxic, and they are so, how can I put it? It's become a toxic environment. Gone are the days where we tell a woman that, listen, let's date to settle down. Smadala, guys, we're not here to waste each other's time. So basically, I see a lot of people breaking up. I see a lot of people, you see ladies asking other men for money when she knows very well that she has a boyfriend. Ladies, let me explain something to you guys and let me educate you guys. Ladies, choose your men wisely. A lot of women say, I'll never date a baby mama. Ladies, let me explain something to you about baby mamas. Baby mamas are trained, number 1, by their mothers, how to raise a woman and how to spoil a woman and treat her right. Because and ladies, if you get a man who's serious about you, wants to pay lobola for you, he says, I want to get to know you, I want to make you my, take that man seriously, because that man, you must know that he is going to give you the world. The most painful part here is that, ladies, you get a man who gives you everything, he does everything for you. You dump him, you go get a bad boy or a fuck boy, he fucks you over, then he leaves you impregnated with a child. Now you have to raise that child on your own, you being a single parent. Ladies, when you date a man, when you want to make him a husband, number one, look at his financial status. One, if he's able to take care of you financially, is he able to build a home with you? Is he able to provide and to protect you and to provide stability and security in your life? Number two, look at how he treats his own mother. True reflection of a man is through his mother. If you want to see how you'll be treated as a woman, go and look at how that man treats his own mother. Point number three, if that man can't even take care of himself or look after himself as an individual, if he's not financially stable, ladies, you do not want to marry into poverty. Point number four, ladies, look if he is family oriented. Very, very important, because you do not want to be trapped into being a single parent and he's impregnated. You do not want to be alone in that relationship. So ladies, at the end of the day, choose your men wisely. Ladies, stop abusing a man for his pockets. Material things mean nothing, ladies. At the end of the day, a man can be rich tomorrow and be a billionaire. Tomorrow he breaks up with you, and then what? Material things mean nothing, ladies. Then I'm going to advise the gentleman. Gentlemen, those of big ups to the single mothers, by the way, who are raising their kids as single parents. Gentlemen, if you are watching this video and you know you have a child, but you're not taking care of the child, and you're not even taking care of your own wife, you have failed as a man in this thing called life. We start shooting we sport. In other words, you're a curse in life if you're not taking care of your child right now. I 2777 will tell you this right now in this video. As a man must protect his woman, provide for his woman, be a breadwinner. A man must provide for woman, provide stability and security into that woman's life, if it's your girlfriend or whether if it's your wife. And at the end of the day, ladies, at the end of the day, men, stop wasting another woman's time. If you are dating, men have this tendency, and I'm going to expose it on this video. He has a girlfriend, but you still go and fuck around on the outside. Gentlemen, stop wasting other woman's time. If you still want to be a fucker, if you still want to be a fuckboy and be in the streets, leave that woman and stop wasting her time and go and be a fuckboy. Ladies, 1 year is more than enough time for a man to decide if he wants to marry or not. If 1 year has passed by, he's never introduced you to his parents, he's never introduced you to his siblings, gosh, forget it, he'll never marry you. In fact, your time has expired as a woman. Let me be honest with you, ladies. And then also, point number 2, gentlemen, be there for your children. Be the breadwinners for your children. At the end of the day, women rely on us men to take care of them and to feed and to take care of the children. If you men are going to be a disappointment into today's mankind, who should ladies rely on, gentlemen? Please explain this to me. So the purpose of the relationships, basically, advice is that gentlemen, be men. Ibe namadoda nibe namasekho khulani aniqoqo nje namadoda nikhulisa amasende enu nimnakekele umuntu wesifazane. You are not a man if you abuse or lay your hands on a woman. You are not a man if you're not taking care of your child and you left your woman to be a single parent. You are not a man if you can't even provide for your own woman. You are not a man if you can't if you're mistreating or abusing a woman. You're a useless excuse of a man if you are doing these four bullet pointers. Then I'm gonna lead towards the ladies. Ladies, at the end of the day, be honest with that man. Stop asking other men for money, knowing very well that you have a boyfriend. If your man cannot provide for you now, ladies, while you're still dating, do you think he'll buy you a house? If your man cannot provide for you now, ladies, do you think he's capable of buying you a Porsche, an expensive car? You need to ask yourself these days and do an introspection on yourselves as in terms to what type of man am I looking for? Gentlemen, same note with you guys. Sit down and do an introspection on yourself and ask yourselves, what type of a woman am I looking for? And gentlemen, I'm going to advise you guys on this as well. Listen to your mothers. A mother knows best, gentlemen. A mother can smell a rat before it even enters her house. If your mother says, Uthandeka siyambona. Pay attention. There's something that your mother is not seeing that you as a man you are not seeing. At the end of the day, all I'm saying in this video is that back to the ladies. Umuntu wesifazane, you must respect your man. Itobele indot. And then, gentlemen, take note. A woman, number one, must be your peace, not your cause of destruction. Number two, is the woman you are dating now an asset or a liability? Point number three, the woman who you are dating right now could determine your success or failure. That is today's video, guys, and I hope everyone learned a thing or two in this video through the two topics that I discussed. At the end of the day, like I said, we are here to support, guide, and advise each other. It is your boy Tools 777. Over and out. Danko.